afternoon, U11 Junior Hounds fans. Welcome to the Northern Community Center in Sault Ste. Marie for game number 4 for the Hounds, game 3 for Sudbury. The rivalry between these two teams. This should be a good one. Sudbury with a win and a tie so far. The Hounds 3-0 up to this point, looking to finish with a perfect, clean slate. Sudbury looking to get themselves into the top four teams out of 7 make the semifinals tomorrow. Sioux is assured a spot in the top 4. Whereabouts they finish remains to be determined, but with 6 points they sit on top of the standings. Sudbury currently tied for 3rd, I believe, with Hearst and North Bay, who Sudbury will play later, has 5 points, 1 point behind the Greyhounds. So lots at stake here. And Sudbury goes it into the Sioux zone, called for the offside. Already a better start than we saw in the earlier game. 30 seconds gone by in this one. At this point this morning, Temiskaming Shores was up 1-0. An early goal, but the Hounds stormed back to win that one 3-1. And here's Layla Perry now for the Greyhounds. Blake Pollock pushes it ahead to Perry. She's going to try to gain the outside and throw it back to the front, but well defended by the Wolves. Pollock to the middle of the ice. Finn fans on it there. The puck comes up to center, and Weezer plays it to the boards. Finn chips it ahead. Back out to the middle to Perry, but there's Smith for Sudbury, and she's away. Finn back checking on her. Weezer just sweeps it to the corner. But Sudbury gets it towards the front of the net. Perry pushes it dangerously through the slot there, but the defenseman just throws it back into the corner. And now it's behind the Sioux net. Again out front, Sudbury shot. Saved by Neveu. Stick save. That's twice now. The Hounds have put it dangerously to the front of the net. Almost paid for it there. Hounds now on the attack. Smith retreats behind her net. Labbe, stick check there. Almost turns it over. Weezer with it. To Crosby. Crosby has it stuck in her skates, but manages to get it to the near boards. Sudbury throws it in the zone all the way down the ice. That should be an icing call, and whistle blows. We'll have a face-off down the other end of the rink. Sudbury with some good pressure early in the first scoring chance of the game. But it's 0-0. 8 minutes, 12 seconds remaining in the first period. Sims throws it towards the front of the net. Lily Sims had 2 goals to get the Hounds going earlier today. And she was player of the game in that matchup with Temiskaming Shores. Crosby turns, fires. That one's off the skate of the Sudbury goaltender to the back of the net. Sudbury trying to break it out. A little sticky down in that corner with the recent flood. But Labrosse now comes away for it. Wolves have it. Okay, that's knocked in. The other Labrosse, saved by Neveu. And now Sims chips it out. Turned back by the Wolves. Labrosse to Labrosse. Hemsworth is coming back on the ice after a line change, but Webb breaks it up. Puck fired up ice. Hemsworth gets it past the Sudbury player. That's going to be offside, but they tag up. Sudbury throws it all the way down the ice. We're going to have another icing call on the Wolves. Some sticky ice and some awkward clearing attempts. Made things a little bit interesting here. So far in the first, just under 3 minutes gone. Finn wins the draw on the backhand, gets it over to Hemsworth. She turns, can't get a shot away. Sudbury trying to get it out now. Kept in, Plasket's got it. Chips it over, there's Lexi Finn. She tries to backhand it past the defender. Hemsworth backhands it down into the slot. Sudbury gains control. Hemsworth shot towards the goal, that one's wide. Zavril just keeps it in, throws it back in to the slot, but now Sudbury trying to get it out. Hemsworth Oh, she's trying to find Plaskett in front. She does. Plaskett rushes the shot. Can't get. There she goes. She got another chance. Oh, and just over her stick, off her skate. And now Sudbury's away. This game's got a little bit more pace than the earlier games the Hounds have played. They're having a little bit of trouble adapting to it early, I think. Let's see if they can get their feet under them. Plaskett. Marsh trying to break that up for the Wolves. Sudbury turns it back up ice. Weiser gets it and throws it up to Plaskett off the boards. She's bumped. Finn's got a little bit of room. Steps around, gets it over to Perry. Perry's got it. Couldn't get a good shot away. Just shovels it towards the net. And we've got a stoppage as the goaltender for Sudbury covers up. Midway through the first period, well, approaching the midpoint of the first period, no score. Sioux Greyhounds and the Sudbury Wolves. Sudbury dominated this series early in the season until that final win in the Sudbury Snowflake tournament where the Sioux surprised the Wolves. Here's a shot on goal, blocked by McKay. Sudbury's got it into the corner. Now behind the Sioux net. Out front, picked up there by Perry. Perry tries to step around the defender, but can't. Good job stepping up the blue line by the Wolves. Oh, and that puck awkwardly comes out front off the side of the goal. Right to Sudbury player in front. She turns, tries to fire. Paulna gets back, gets a stick on her. McKay chips it out. Sims has got it. Good job by Smith to get over and break up that play. So as I was saying, Sudbury dominating this series early in the season, winning everything up until that championship win for the Hounds, and then since then they've had Sudbury's numbers, so I'm sure the Wolves looking to repay the Hounds. Pollock off the boards, tries to get it to the front. She had Perry there, couldn't get it to her. Puck fired out off the stick of McKay and down the ice. Lindy Palaya back to get it. He throws it up the far wall. Sudbury gets there first. Sudbury's been first to pucks more often here early in the game. And that's been the recipe for the junior Greyhounds. And that's a bump from behind, and that one's going to get called. Lindy Palaya got her stick kind of caught behind her, and the Sudbury player ran into her. We're going to have a body contact penalty, but Lexi Finn is on a break. Steps around Davies, throws it towards the net, and that goes off of a leg, and now Sudbury gets possession. Whistle blows. We're going to have a penalty on the Wolves. The Greyhounds will go to the power play with 4 minutes and 9 seconds to go in the first period. Face off to the right of the Sudbury goaltender. Hounds have Sims, Plaskett, and Hemsworth up front. Weiser and McKay on the blue line. Hounds win it forward. Hemsworth's got it now. Chips it to Plaskett. She tried to get a shot away. It's in her skates. Fired away by the Wolves and out of the zone. Weiser retreats. Picks it up, turns. Throws it off the far boards. Plaskett trying to pick it up, but didn't anticipate that hop off the boards. She's got it now. Turns to the backhand. Gets it past the defender. Off Sim's skate. To McKay. McKay's got a little bit of room. She's going to wheel. She's trying to gain the zone. Hemsworth had just stepped over the line, though. And it's an offside on the Hounds. Hemsworth got turned around on that play. Couldn't see the play behind her. And just was a step over the blue line. Forward stay on. Palaya and Weiser back on deep. Hemsworth shovels it into the corner. Plaskett's going to try to cut that off behind the net. She does. Sims has it now. It's caught up in her skates. Sims turns. Try to get to the front. The Hemsworth just over her stick. Good chance there for the Hounds, but not able to make something happen there. That was going to be a penalty. The ref almost put his hand up there. Not sure if he was calling a penalty or offside. It looked like might have been a dangerous play against the boards, but the Sudbury player backed off, and that was clean. Hounds have it in the zone now. Weiser keeps it in. Sims throws it at the net. Defender cuts that pass off. Throws it up to LaBrosse, who exits the zone and fires it all the way down the ice. Kalaya turns behind her net, trying to pick it up off the boards. Does. Gets it to Lexi Finn. Lexi Finn is going to go for a skate. Gets it up to Perry, but it's off the back of her skate, and Sudbury fires it back in deep. 21 seconds to go in the power play. Hazen Weezers. Nice little move around the Sudbury forechecker. She's still got some room to go, so she's going to skate with it. And then she throws it at the net. And that one's covered up. Oops. Puck pops out for a second there. Finn was right there, but the goaltender covers up. Just 5 seconds to go. In the man advantage for the Greyhounds. Sudbury's killed it off. Lucy Webb keeps it in though. Polnick's got it. Steps around the defender. Ooh, chop at her feet. Shovels it towards the net. Covered up quickly by the Sudbury goaltender. We'll have another face-off to her left. This game already a little chippier than the three the Hounds have played so far, and we'll see if anything comes of that. Saverill steps up. Good play by her, but Hounds get it out. Now it's a 2-on-1. Webb, the only one back. She makes a play on it, but Sudbury's in on the goaltender. Nebu makes the stop. Webb's got it in her skates. Can't find it. Now Perry's got it. She'll come away. She's got Polnick with her. Nebu comes up big for the Hounds. Perry gets hooked there. And yeah, that's going to be a call. I'm pretty sure we're going to have a hooking penalty, and it is. Not much question about that one. And the Hounds will go back to the power play. Perry just put her head down and got wide on the defender. Had to haul her down. Sims. Sudbury wins the draw. Back to McKay. McKay, rolling puck there. She flips it towards the goal. Sims takes a shot, scores! Follow the bouncing puck. McKay corrals the rolling puck, can't get it to sit down, so she just flips it towards the goal. Bounces off a stick, ends up on the stick of Sims. Goaltender not quite sure where that play was going, and Sims' quick shot fooled her. Went in just inside the far post. Rimmed around the back of the net, but it counts. 1-0 Hounds. Lily Sims with her third goal of the day. So the Hounds now 1 for 2 on the power play. Now Labbe pushing the puck up. In with her. Sudbury throws it down the ice. That's going to be an icing on the Wolves. 52.6 seconds remaining. And I mentioned earlier the importance of that first goal in all of the girls' games we've seen this year. First goal more often than not is a difference maker. This afternoon, the Greyhounds get it. They didn't get it this morning and bounce back, so we'll see if Sudbury can bounce back from it here this afternoon. Smith skating well. She loses the puck. Labbe turns it, but knocked off her stick. Paquette for Sudbury, trying to advance it. Back into the Wolves zone. Good forecheck there by Crosby. And now Finn is going to go after it. Finn is angled off the puck by Smith. Good play by her. Finn hustles to the other side to get it. Now McKay steps up again. And again she flips it towards the net off a pad and wide. Crosby battling for it back there, but Sudbury gets it up the half wall. The period ends with the Hounds up 1-0 on the Sudbury Wolves. Wolves know they're in tough this afternoon against a strong North Bay team. They're looking for points out of this game. But it's the Hounds who strike first. On the power play, Lily Sims opens the scoring. Pretty full house here at the Northern Community Center. Brand new facility. Just opened a few weeks ago. Still putting some of the finishing touches on it, but nice to have all of the girls here. 7 teams here this weekend for the Northern Ontario Women's League playoffs and championship. That'll be awarded tomorrow. The championship game going at noon, I believe, maybe 12:30. You have to check the schedule on that. You can find it at siouxgirlshockey.ca. Click on the NOWHL tournament. To get to that website, you can see scores and standings. And I just want to say what a treat it's been this season, covering all these games and all these teams. Their parents have been fantastic. It's just been such a pleasure to watch these girls play, and it doesn't matter who wins, who loses, they're all out there smiling and having fun and playing the game and respecting each other. It's been amazing. So hopefully see that continue through the rest of this weekend. Oh, that one gets under the stick of Neville, bounces out the other side. No harm done there, but Weiser picks it up and it's knocked off of her stick through the blue ice. Wolves on the attack a little bit. Polnuck has it now for the Hounds, trying to get it out of the zone. She clears it. Marshall dumps it back in. Weiser sees a little bit of room on this side of the ice, so she backtracks, tries to get up to Polnuck just out of her reach. Chamberlain backtracks for the Wolves. She throws it past Polnuck. Lucy Webb steps up at the blue line, but the Wolves get it out, and they've got numbers. Just Weiser back, but she manages to get it to the boards, and Polnuck fires it back in. Hounds going for a change there. Hemsworth and Plaskett slow to get back out on the ice, but they've got it in deep now. Plaskett shovels it behind the net. Hemsworth's going to pick it up there. She's going to backhand it towards the front of the net. Now she's on her forehand, gets a little more on it, but 4 Wolves in between her and Plaskett, and the Wolves come away with it. Sudbury bottling up that front of the net area. That's an offside there. And when Marsh touches the puck, whistle blows. We'll have a face-off just outside the Hounds zone. Finn wins the draw forward. Plaskett, forechecking there, gets a stick on that puck. But the Wolves manage to get it down the ice and into the Hounds zone. McKay gets it out. Thrown right back in by Sudbury. And they're pressuring now. Plaskett trying to get it out. 2 Sudbury players there. Keep them hemmed in. And the puck comes to the near side of the ice. Sudbury player gets it there, but off her stick to Zavro, who pushes it ahead to Hemsworth. Hemsworth's going to clear the zone. She finds Plaskett on the other side, just over her stick. Plaskett overskates it. And the Wolves get it out. McKay steps up. Finn, good back check there. Knocks the puck to the boards in front of the Wolves bench. That puck slides by McKay. Zavro collects it on the half boards. Up to Hemsworth. Battling to get it out. She gets it to the line, but not out. Finn's in there trying to get it out. Hemsworth chipping away at it. It does clear, so Sudbury will have to retreat. And Zavro throws it up ice down into the Sudbury zone. Davies coming back to get it. Plaskett, pressure on her and forces Davies in towards the net where Finn cuts her off, and now the Hounds have the puck behind the goal. So they throw it out front. Goaltender sweeps that behind the net. Hemsworth forechecks with Finn. Good job by the Hounds forechecking here, keeping some pressure on the Sudbury Wolves. Hemsworth has it now in her skates. She didn't like that shot from Davies, but now it's Sienna Crosby trying to get towards the goal. McKay steps up, keeps it in. Now the Wolves get it out. It's a 3-on-2. But Zavro, great job by her getting back, making a play on that puck. Battling for it again here in the neutral zone. Sims comes away with it. Sims throws it up past Crosby. Crosby gets it down deeper into the zone, chasing it into the corner. Davies picks it up back there. Labe forechecking on her. Davies steps around Labe. Sims forces Davies to chip it up the boards. And then puck ends up in the far corner. Palaya skates back to get it. Comes around. Sees the Sudbury player along the wall and threads it between the two Sudbury players. But now the Wolves turn it back up into the Hounds zone, but that one will be called for an icing. And the faceoff come down to the other end of the rink. 5:57 remaining in the second period. Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds 1. Sudbury Lady Wolves 0. Finn on the draw for the Hounds. Knocks it in behind the Sudbury net. Polnick tries to get to it. Slides past her, but Finn there to back her up. Perry circling in the middle. But Sudbury's got it. They got a player on the wide side here. She doesn't see her. That's Smith trying to get around the D. Takes a shot up high. Neville down. She had the glove up in the air. Sudbury with some pressure now. Lindy Palaya gets it out. Perry's going to try to chase that down. Perry held up by the Sudbury defender, but gets the puck down deep into the zone. Puck comes out to Perry. Perry shoots off the Sudbury defender into the corner. Polnick picks it up. She loses it behind the net. Sudbury going to break it out. Webb steps up there, but now it's a 2-on-1 for the Wolves. They stay onside, just onside. But the pass goes off Smith's stick and into the corner. Perry has her pocket picked there, but can't get a good shot away, and Palaya breaks that up in front of the net. Perry gets it up to Hemsworth. She pushes it ahead. They get tied up, and Finn picks up the loose puck. Perry behind the net. Backhand, wraparound attempt. She's met there. Collision, and the puck goes behind the net. Sudbury now going to break it out. McKay steps up to keep it in. Hemsworth there as well. Hemsworth falls on the Sudbury player. And the puck comes to the wide side. And Paquette gets past to Webb. Now it's a 2-on-1. McKay in the middle. Paquette takes the shot up high. Neviu with a nice save on that. Great shot by Paquette up high on Nalana Neviu. A lot of good battles going on here. Some physical play. Referees letting them play, and I like it. Sims up to Hemsworth. Hemsworth splits the D. Sims gets it back. Shot off the post. Lily Sims gets the puck back from Hemsworth, and here comes Sudbury now on a break. Sudbury trying to get it out front. Sims, good back check there. She's trying to advance it out of the corner. Sudbury throws it behind the net. What a shot by Sims, just rattled off the iron. And it's still a 1-0 game. Off the boards, Finn picks it up. Sudbury keeps it in, not able to get it out. The Hounds. Now Finn will have a chance. She does. And now Sims, too tired to chase that puck, heads to the bench. Sudbury with an opportunity on the line change. Almost an offside there. Stick handles in. Oh, that was dangerous. Puck almost came right back to her. Crosby was trying to clear it and gave it right back to the Sudbury player, but couldn't get it anything on it to get it into the net. Puck to the front of the net. Webb steps up. Again, Sudbury with good pressure here. Not able to solve the Sault Ste. Marie defense. McKay has got it now. She's going to step around Davies. McKay, one player to beat. He elects to shoot. That one steered wide by the goaltender. Finn forechecks in there. She wins the battle. Into the slot. Nobody home for the Hounds. Plaskett was down the low slot, but Plaskett hustles back. Gets a stick on it before the Wolves are able to clear the zone. McKay backtracks into her own corner. Shovels it off the boards. Webb right there to intercept that pass, or that one would have been dangerous. Crosby picks one off. But the Wolves turn it back up ice. 2 minutes to go in the second period. Still 1-0 game. Chances at both ends. None better than Sims shot off the post a minute or so ago. Sudbury with it now. Lucy Webb just doing a great job of stepping up and giving her forwards a chance. Webb picks that one off as well. She's going to try to chip it on the backhand. Not able to, but it goes right to McKay. McKay not able to clear it. McKay's got it now. Oh, and here's Webb. This is dangerous. Nobody back for the Hounds. As McKay and Webb had both stepped up. But the puck to the corner. Polnick manages to clear it. Now Lily Sims back on the ice. She's got a head of steam. On her offside, she's the only right-handed shot on the team, as I mentioned earlier. She ended up over on the left wing there and only had her backhand available to her. Here comes Davies now. Davies tries to get it to her teammate, tries to kick it up ahead. Last minute to play, and here's Paquette. She let a good shot go a minute ago. She fires one up high, and Neviu with the glove. Alana Neviu snares that one. It's Paquette. Second time she's unloaded a shot from the top of the circle up high on Neviu. 49 seconds to go in the second period. Hounds hanging on. Sudbury's had some pressure. Deflected before the puck can get in deep. Sims battling with Paquette for it along the boards. Puck ends up behind the Sault Ste. Marie goal. Weezer with a little bit of time. Throws it up to Blake Polnick. Polnick just able to get it out of the zone, but Smith turns it back for Sudbury. That's offside. Paquette hadn't cleared the zone yet over on the near wing. Ref right there to make the call. 26 seconds to go. Face off in front of the Wolves bench. Sims battling for it now. Polnick gets it to the boards. Weezer fires it out. D to D pass. Now up to Paquette. She's going to try to get it in the zone. She does. And that one slides dangerously by. Neviu swiped at it with a stick and missed. Good thing that was clear of the net. Now Perry steps around the defender. Not enough time. No buzzer goes. It was a 2-on-1. Ran out of time, but the Hounds will take a 1-0 lead into the third period. And so now we have a treat. I'm joined by Brinley, and we're going to set the record straight here, Brinley.
Yes.
Step over here. Come here.
Okay.
This is the mic here, so you
Yes.
got to talk. I know you have a microphone. She brought her own microphone, ladies and gentlemen. She was prepared for this interview.
Yes.
We're here with Brinley Parent or Parent?
Parent.
It's Parent. And you go to a French immersion school.
Yeah.
Do your teachers all call you Brinley Parent?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. So Brinley plays for the U13 Wildcats,
Yes.
right?
The red ones.
How's your season going, Brinley?
It's okay. There's been some disappointment, and then there's also been a lot of great wins and a lot of great victories. So it's been going okay.
Awesome. And I know you got some friends on this team. You've been here every game cheering them on. What do you think the Hounds have to do to win, not only win this game, but win the championship this weekend?
I think that they've been doing really great. I think that they've been being extremely aggressive and stuff, and they've been doing everything really well. Honestly, I would just say to keep pushing like this and to have a really positive attitude, and I think they can win the next couple of games. Hopefully, yeah.
All right, well, thanks, Brinley. We're going to get back to the action, but I appreciate you stopping by.
Of course. Thank you.
You are welcome. Thank you. And Brinley would know a thing or two about having a positive attitude. She's one of the most positive kids I've ever met. Her mom was so glad she was doing this interview because she said that Brinley never stops talking. So we gave her an opportunity, but here's Smith now for the Wolves. Oh, and that shot up high. Lindley Pelaya takes that one off the shoulder. Stops a scoring chance, though. Wolves have it now. Wide open in front of the net. Scores! On the backhand net. Evens the score for the Lady Wolves. Couple of defenders there for the Hounds, but through the skates of both and right onto the stick of Betts, who gets a quick backhand away and snuck it inside the near post. Neville almost got over to close the door there, but just a half second late, not even. And it's a 1-1 hockey game. So the Wolves strike in the first minute of the third period. But now it's Plaskett down the other end. Backhand. Oh, and that one tripped up the goaltender, literally. Oh, through the blue ice. Plaskett right there, but not able to bang it in. 2 chances for Sadie Plaskett. Now the puck comes out front. Oh, almost through Davies to Hemsworth. Hemsworth with the hook. Davies calls to the referee, who puts his hand up. Didn't like the late call there. It was a hooking penalty. But I really would have liked the referee to make that one on his own without assistance from the Sudbury player, Davies. She had a right to be upset about it, though. It was a hook. And Hemsworth will go to the box for 2 minutes. And it'll be a power play for the Wolves. Quite honestly, I was surprised that the hand didn't go up right away, but then it didn't. Thought Hemsworth got away with it. And then as soon as Betts turned around, put her arms up in the air, the ref put his hand up. Sorry, not Betts, it was Davies. Plaskett out there to kill off the penalty with Perry. Fires it to the far blue line. Good hustle by Plaskett. No call there. I think that's the even up right there. That certainly could have been a penalty on Sadie Plaskett, and that would have been trouble for the Hounds. Very physical on the far boards. Weiser loses the puck behind the net. Sudbury threatening now with the man advantage. Perry battling for it. Lots of battles going on out there, and we got yard sale down on the ice down here. Perry took a shot off the helmet. No calls though, either way. Referee's letting him play. Sudbury trying to clear. And they've got a 2-on-2 now. Puck into the zone, right back on a Sudbury player's stick. Palaya makes the play, but Sudbury's got it back. Oh, and that one just wide. Marshall turns back out front. Shot. Saved. Neville. I didn't know where that puck went, but Nevieu's got it in her glove. Off of her pad and up into the glove. Great play there by Nalana Neville. 51 seconds to go in the penalty to Hemsworth. And Sudbury threatening. We got some dancing on the bench. We got dancing on the ice. Girls are having a blast out there. Never seen that in a 1-1 hockey game in all the years I coached boys hockey. But I like that too. Girls having fun. Pollock turns, fires it down the ice. Relieving some pressure, killing off precious seconds in this power play. Sims steps up, but the Sudbury defender steps through it, and now she's bringing it through the neutral zone. That's Darwish trying to get to the front of the net, goes behind the goal to the far side. Pass out front. Sims knocks that away. Now it comes to McKay. She's got a little bit of room. Hemsworth steps out of the box, goes to the bench. Finn replaces her, so the penalty's over. Back to full strength. Sims has it now. Finn battling with her. Crosby off the skate of the Sudbury player who was offside. She didn't realize it. And we got a whistle with 8:28 to go. Win the draw. Down into the Sudbury zone. Mercer retreats. Finn forechecking on her. Hounds win it. Labby with a stick in there. Finn backhands it. Tries to get back over to Labby, but Mercer there to pick that off. Crosby and Finn battling for it in the corner. Puck tied up there. Referee's going to blow it dead. Probably a good idea. Back to Webb. Webb shot deflected to the front of the net. Finn's got it. Shovels it to the front and steered aside by Chamberlain. Finn's got it back to the front of the net. Puck's still loose there. They're battling for it. Finn can't get a stick on it. Crosby can't get a stick on it. Back to Weezer at the blue line. She fires it back in deep. Sudbury's got it now, and they look to the wide side of the ice. Oh, and back to the middle. Weezer's going to be able to knock that away. And what could have been a dangerous play, turn back. That should have been a hook there too. Finn had her player beat. Stick up in the arm, slowed her down. No call. Crosby turns, tries to get it to the front of the net, knocked behind the goal. Love Ross here, fires it up the boards. Weezer's got it. She's going to shoot it towards the goal. That one's blocked. Weezer shovels it down into the corner. Too much traffic in front to attempt a shot on goal. Labbe working to get the puck behind the net. Crosby slides through her skates up to Webb. Webb off of a shin pad. She's going to try to get it in on the backhand. Can't. Smith turns back up ice. Smith kicks it up onto her stick. She's got Weezer to beat. Smith steps to the wide side. Neveu makes the save. Bobbled the puck a little bit, but manages to corral it and get the glove on it. Good scoring chance for Smith, though. She's dangerous. But it remains a 1-1 game. 6:48 to go in the third. No overtime in the round robin. A tie, I think, helps the Wolves more than it does the Hounds, for sure. McKay up to Plaskett. She just taps it by the defender. Plaskett throws it to the middle of the ice, and it's picked off there. But now McKay's got it. Or I thought McKay had it, but Hemsworth sweeps it to the front of the net. Knocked away there by Davies. Hemsworth has it back now. Volleys it up to Davies. All the way back to Pelaya. Now there's a battle along the boards, Hemsworth and Marshall. Pile up there, ends up back on the stick of Davies. She's going to retreat behind her own net, turns it back. Tried to beat Hemsworth chipping off the boards. She gets it up. Perry's going to have to back check. Davies got a head of steam. And Pelaya has to turn, gets a stick on it, and deflects that wide of the goal. Pelaya keeps it behind the net, but Sudbury working hard. Puck comes to the near corner. Throw it out front off the stick of Pelaya. Hemsworth steps over. Can't get that away from Marsh. Puck slides harmlessly by the Sioux goal. McKay loses it there, though. Perry trying to forecheck. Shot deflected. The Wolves with all sorts of pressure. Hounds went for a change there. Marsh has a chance. Pelaya knocks it away, but it's back onto the stick of Marshall. And Perry strips her of the puck. And now it's a 3-on-2. Plaskett peels off, but Davies does a good job on Perry. And Polinack in there as well. Sims keeps it in. But the Wolves able to clear. Up to Weezer. Weezer off the boards to Sims. Past her. We're under 5 minutes to go. Sudbury throws it up into the neutral zone. Weezer battling for it. She wins the battle off the boards. To Sims. Sims kicks it up. Weezer fires it in deep. Or tries to fire it in deep, but that one took a funny hop off the boards. Zavril back, and she makes the play. Sudbury defenders doing a great job of picking off these dump-ins and turning them right back up ice. Weezer retreats behind her own net. Good pressure there. Weezer knocked off the puck, but it ends up in the skates of the Sudbury player. Now Finn's got it. Gives it up to Sims. Sims, Finn, Polinack. Sims fires it up to Polinack, but it hops over her stick. She's going to try to keep it in, but the Wolves get it out. Zavril turns off the boards. Polinack fires it in. Sudbury picks off that pass up to Jodoin. Now Sims turns. She's got it. Steps around another player. Sims trying to get it to the front of the net. She does. Polnick, goaltender out, gloves it. Polnick right there, but not able to get a stick on it before it ends up under the glove of the Sudbury goaltender with 3:41 to go. Well fought game so far. 3 minutes, 41 seconds to go, tie game. Hounds win the draw. Perry's got it. Just chips it into the corner. Mercer with it there. Steps around Perry. Trying to exit the zone, but Webb steps up. Disrupts that play. Now Smith's going to have it. And she's dangerous. Smith steps to the middle of the ice. Knocked off the puck there by McKay. Smith gets it towards the goal. Crosby's got it now. Just throws it off the boards, but it'll end up back on the stick of Smith, who gets it in deep. Webb chipping it past the Sudbury player behind the net. Trying to get it to Perry. Perry tied up. Smith beats her to the puck. And Perry manages to tie up Smith's stick. And then McKay gets it up to Labe, who fires it down the ice. That rolling puck, originally called an icing, I think waved off. And Crosby tries to get to it first, but chipped ahead to the Wolves player. She gets it all the way down the ice. Two Greyhound defenders on the near boards. They get it out and into the Sudbury zone. They turn it back into the Hound zone. Weiser on her backhand. Smith steals it from her. Plaskett battling there. Marshall there with Smith for Sudbury. Finn trying to get it out. Needs to shovel it ahead. She does. But right to the Sudbury defender, Davies. And oh, that's a takedown there. Can't believe there was no call on that play. The referees put their whistles away. That should have been a tripping call. It would have given the Wolves a power play for the last 2 minutes of the game. Sudbury's got it now. Smith towards the net. Neveu covers up. And we'll have a face-off to her right. Actually, to her left. So the referee's letting them play a little bit. And we're going to have a 30-second timeout. I've been surprised that the non-calls, and they've gone both ways, to be fair. There's some non-calls against the Sioux. There have been some non-calls against Sudbury, and both sides have wanted penalties on a couple of occasions and not gotten them. A well-contested game, minute 51 to go. I'm not sure if there's an advantage to the Wolves. I don't believe they need to win this game to get in. Just wondering if they're considering pulling the goaltender, and that's why they're calling the timeout. Of course, the Hounds would like to win this game and have a clean sheet. That would lock up first place for them and put them in the 1-4 game tomorrow morning. A tie leaves that open, with North Bay having tied earlier. So Sudbury wins the draw. Shot deflected to the corner. Sudbury throws it out front. Picked off there by McKay. Perry with a head of steam. Smith hustling back to try to cut this off. She's going to get there, but Perry tries to shovel it to the front. Loses her footing, slides into the end boards. Lily Sims there. She's going to throw it out front. Perry's there. Puck bouncing around. And then thrown down the middle of the ice. It's going to roll all the way down. I think it's going to end up rolling into the corner. That was a weird one. McKay turns, settles the puck down, but almost loses it to Smith. Hounds trying to get it out. Smith's got it now. McKay, great play by her on Smith. Puck across through the middle. Zavrel's going to pick it up there. Actually, Sims will get to it first. Knocks it up to Perry. Perry's going to chip it out. Perry's got it. She's got Hemsworth on the wide side. Perry's going to try to skate it over. Got to be a pass there. Hemsworth went offside. with 51 seconds to go, but she was calling for the puck and she was ahead. The last minutes of play, 51 seconds to go. And Plaskett knocked over by Marsh. Polaya battling. She got it in her skates. Hounds managed to get it up to center. Plaskett battling for it there with Darvish. To the far boards, Finn. Hemsworth backs her up. Hemsworth just going to try to shovel it in, but hits Finn's skates. She's got it in her feet. Doesn't know where it is. Weezer. Nice pass to Plaskett. Plaskett going to try to gain the zone. She does. She's knocked over. No call there. They're going to let him play for the last 30 seconds of the game. Battling for it down there. Hemsworth's got a chance to get to it. Sudbury gets there first. But now it's on Hemsworth's stick. She skates it out. She's got a chance. Shoots. Save with 1 second to go as the buzzer goes. Hemsworth had the winning goal on her stick and not able to get it over the glove of the Sudbury goaltender, who makes a fantastic save to preserve the tie. Good battle there by Hemsworth just to give herself the opportunity. Not able to seal the win. We'll stay with you here for the players of the game. No shutout awards here. 1-1, the final score, a tie between the Wolves and the Hounds. That's been the way that these two teams have played all season. Pretty evenly matched. And that was a pretty exciting contest. So we'll wait to hear on players of the game. Hounds will go 3-0-1. 3 wins, 0 losses, 1 tie. Sudbury's got 2 ties and 1 win so far. So Betts, who scored the tying goal, gets player of the game for the Wolves.
And congratulations to our player of the game for the Sudbury Greyhounds, number 31,
Nebby picks up player of the game for the Hounds. She's been a rock for the Greyhounds this year. She can win that award just about every game. So good game by the two teams. And we'll be back either 8 o'clock or 8:30 tomorrow, depending on where the Hounds finish up, first or second. Check your schedule, and I will post that on Facebook as well and bring you the game then. Thanks for joining us. Have a good evening.